Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Happy New Year. So, welcome to my new channel. I'm going to try this out. This is my New Year's resolution. I'm going to turn on the video camera every day. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but right now, I feel like I want to tell y'all about my side hustle. So, my primary is I'm in real estate. I'm driving right now, going to a gas station. Funny story, I got a certain gas station that I can get gas at the cheapest rate, and I'm gonna go out my way just to get, I don't know, 10 cents less. But that's just something that I do because I'm in the car every day. That's how I make my money. But so my channel, I want to make it about side hustles. Side hustles can't be just by themselves, though. I think like you got to be very strategic. What are you doing with that side hustle money? You're just gonna blow it? I'm basically I'm investing most of it. Let me rewind. Most of it will be paying some bills to get me ahead because you got to get out of debt. You can't really like 100% go head first into investing unless if you have a lot of debt. You got to really kick that out the way. So yeah, my side hustles are going to be knocking that debt down. My primary is also paying the bills, but that's what the side hustle is going to do. I also am going to invest all the extra. I'm not going to buy no shoes, no clothes. I'm not going out to eat with it. So that's what I do with my side hustle money. Not to give advice on that. That's just my strategy. And so this channel is going to be talking about what I'm doing, what my strategy is, and it's going to be the long game. I'm going to play that long game. As long as I'm putting a little bit as often as I can. My goal is to, I don't know, put that little extra in there every day because my side hustle is DoorDash, Shipt. Sometimes I do Uber, sometimes I do Grubhub. But my primary, like I said, is real estate. It's wintertime, so real estate not really popping right now. I'm going to be doing a lot of door dashing. So I'm going to turn on the camera and just talk strategy with some people because a lot of people, I don't hide what I do. A lot of people ask me, how do I do that? How do I make money in it? Because a lot of people think there's no money in door dashing or any of these side hustles. But it can be if you work it right, if you're out here serious about it and act as if you got a boss. You got to pretend like you got a boss and you're your boss. So if you're your boss, pretend like you got several employees and you are the employee. Are you going to want to like let them go stop in an hour? No. So what you want to do is you want to plan out your time, block you some time, put it on your calendar if you really have to. I don't really have to do that because I'm out here every day. I'll do it every day. But block you out some time, and during that time, you don't do nothing else. You don't stop and eat. You don't take a break, unless you depends on that block of time, obviously. But you just really hitting it. And I do deliveries. I do the food deliveries. I don't really put people in the car anymore. But I mean, if I go full on into story mode, I started doing this when I started real estate back in 2015, really. It's how long I've been doing real estate. And that is my strategy for making sure no matter what's going on in real estate, because sometimes a deal will fall through, and maybe I will talk about that sometimes. That's not really what I'm going to focus on this channel, because we all have, typically, most of us have a day job or a primary job or gig or business or whatever you call it. And, most of that money is already answered for. You got bills to pay. You probably got a family to feed, whatnot. But then you just feel a little tight. Things feel a little tight around the neck. I am really promoting to get out on your time, on your own time, and do a side hustle. Like, turn that TV off, get off the couch, go do a side hustle. It don't matter how long, a couple hours, an hour, a half an hour. Get your feet wet, get warmed up to the whole thing. And but go in with a strategy so you're not wasting that time. And what I mean by strategy, you obviously got to work the system of whatever app you're on. So that what that means is DoorDash, for an example, they tell you exactly what they want from you. They really want you to hit these certain numbers. They want you to be upper 90% on completion rate. You know, they want you to be, hopefully they want you to hopefully be over 90% on the acceptance rate, but at least 70%. It tells you in the app exactly where to be. And if you're hitting those categories, they will give you the better, I would say, customers, or the better pickups that has the bigger, a bigger amount that you're gonna make on that with like the tips and everything. So all of that plays a part. If you are not accepting anything, you're just saying none of this is good, and your acceptance rate might be 25%, 30%, 50%, you're gonna continually get those bad ones because they're not going to value you higher than somebody that's in the 90%. So you want to do that as fast as you can. You're gonna have to eat that dog food. You're gonna have to do those bad ones at least until you do about 100 of these deliveries, and then once you do that, that's enough to get into those higher ranges. And once you are in those higher ranges, you'll get the better ones. You can average what you want to average. My other advice would be to set you a quota. Set a quota, set a number that you're trying to hit. It got to be reasonable. You can't say, I want to hit $300 in 2 hours. I mean, some people have done that. It depends on who want to tip you that much. If they tipping you that much, then you can do that. But I don't think you're going to do that. I haven't seen that. I have heard of people making a lot of money during DoorDash, and it's crazy. Like, I've hit some good numbers, but I can't even believe some of the numbers some people have hit. And I'll give you an example. Just talking with this guy, he said that he averaged about 2,000, 2,500 per week. But then I said, well, you probably work at least 12 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week. He's like, yeah, he do. But if you're making that much money, then he's gonna do that with no problem. And you can see my gray in my beard. I don't have that much energy to work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. He was young. He was probably 20 or something like that. So he's just out there hustling and gonna do it as long as he can, I guess. But that's a lot of money, you know, per week. So you can do the math. So that's his strategy. My strategy, if I'm doing real estate, then that pretty much is filling up my whole day, right? That can fill up my whole day. And then I'll just do this for an hour or two after I'm done with my appointments with real estate. If I don't have any appointments in real estate, I'm doing this all day from 8 to 4 or 5. Most of the time I can hit my number, my quota that I gave myself probably by 3 p.m., you know, because I don't take breaks. I don't take a lunch. You know, I can eat in the car, so I don't need to like stop and take some time off. I just want to get done and get home. That's what I want to do before that rush hour traffic hit. Now, that's just my strategy. Other people's strategy would be to work those times, because that dinner time rush, you can make $100 during dinner time by itself, right? So you got to really plan it out. You got to put some math in. I'm at this gas station. I'm about to pull up on, get some gas here, let these people see me talk, because my resolution is I am not caring. I'm going to do these videos, just get my whole points out, and then I'm not going to, you know, talk too long, too much. But we'll just see how this goes. If you have any questions or concerns or anything about, because I've been doing this for some years now. Like I said, 2015, done most of the apps. So I can probably answer a lot of questions. And I'm running into other Dashers, other Grubhub people, Uber Eats people. I can find an answer. So if you run a question past me that I don't know, I'll go find the answer. So my main objective with this channel is to try to share just strategy on DoorDash and YouTube. That's my bigger thing. I want to see how this YouTube thing play out. I'm going to run the YouTube playbook. I forgot the person's name who I pretty much got inspired for to try to just jump on this and do it. I basically have been doing YouTube before, but it was just like a fun channel with my, I don't know, one had with my family, then I had another one with pets, but I haven't done one with business or just strategy for hustling around with these gig apps. So let's see how that play out. But I'm gonna pause it here, get my gas, and I'll be back. So I have the gas pumping real quick. It's getting cold out there, so gonna get this gas and go home and call it one and go watch some football, or I'm pretty sure something's on. But where was I leaving off at? There's perks. There's definitely some perks in just doing this consistently. You'll start to get to know people at the restaurant. Once you do that, there's some perks there, because they'll just slide you, like if you're at a coffee house and they have an extra coffee that somebody ordered but they didn't pick up, they'll say, hey, you want this? So, because you will make friends. You'll just make friends. You're in there every day. So they will definitely start sliding you the extras. Or, you know, like, I got this extra blah, blah, blah. You want that? I'm always going to say yeah, because I'm never going to say no. I want to encourage them to continue offering me free things. So yeah, I'll do that. That's some perks there. Now you just have to be safe. You have to be careful. I don't work at night. It's just because people don't turn the light on. You can't see the address. I just prefer to work during the daytime. And it does get dark faster in the wintertime, but it's January, so the days will start to get longer and longer. You might be a part of the country where you don't have to really worry about that. It might be more sunny, like Florida or Arizona. You don't have to worry about the cold weather. But this should be a good journey, and let's just see how that go. I'm pretty much going to keep this short because I don't have any plan. I didn't lay out a plan of what I'm going to talk about today. I'm just trying to introduce myself. My name is Lee, and follow me on this journey. Subscribe, and let's see where this goes. Thanks. Take care.